Honda just dropped the 2026-27 Legend SUV. And trust me, this is not what anyone expected. In fact, this might be the boldest move Honda has made in years. So the real question is, did Honda just change the luxury SUV game? Or is this all hype? Because for a long time, Honda has played it safe. Reliable, practical, efficient, but never really dominating the luxury SUV space. That territory has always belonged to brands like Lexus, BMW, and Mercedes. But now, with the all-new Legend SUV, Honda is stepping directly into that battlefield, and they're not coming quietly. From the very first look, this SUV feels different. The design is sharper, more aggressive, and clearly aimed at a premium audience. You're getting a wide, commanding front grille, sleek LED lighting, and a body profile that looks both sporty and upscale at the same time. This isn't just another family SUV, it's Honda trying to make a statement. And honestly, it makes you wonder, why now? Why is Honda suddenly pushing into luxury at this level? The answer is simple. The market has changed. Buyers in the US don't just want reliability anymore. They want presence. They want technology. They want something that feels premium without necessarily jumping into six-figure price tags. And that's exactly the gap Honda seems to be targeting here. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Early reports suggest that the 2026-27 Legend SUV could come packed with features that directly compete with high-end rivals. We're talking about advanced driver assist systems, a fully digital cockpit, premium materials throughout the cabin, and possibly even hybrid or electrified performance options. If that's true, then Honda isn't just entering the luxury SUV segment, they're trying to disrupt it. But let's be real for a second. A bold design and big promises are one thing. Actually delivering on luxury expectations is another, especially when you're going up against brands that have been doing this for decades. So the big question becomes, can Honda really pull this off? Because if they can, this Legend SUV could become one of the most important releases in Honda's history. But if they miss even slightly, it could end up being just another almost great attempt. And that's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. What makes this SUV so hyped, what it offers, and whether it truly lives up to the claim that it changes everything. Now let's get into what really matters. What's under the skin, what you actually experience inside, and whether this SUV truly delivers that luxury feel Honda is promising. Step inside the 2026-27 Legend SUV, and the first thing you notice is the shift in philosophy. This doesn't feel like a typical Honda cabin anymore. The layout is cleaner, more refined, and clearly designed to compete with premium brands. You're looking at a large, fully digital instrument cluster paired with a wide infotainment display that feels fast, responsive, and modern. Exactly what US buyers expect in this segment. Materials also play a huge role here. Early impressions suggest soft-touch surfaces almost everywhere, real metal or wood accents depending on the trim, and seats that are built for both comfort and long-distance support. This is important because luxury isn't just about how things look, it's about how they feel over time. And Honda seems to be focusing on that experience more than ever before. Space is another strong point. Expect generous legroom in both rows, a flat floor design for better passenger comfort, and a cargo area that's actually practical for everyday use. This isn't just a showpiece SUV, it's designed to work for families, road trips, and daily driving without compromise. Now let's talk about technology, because this is where things get serious. The Legend SUV is expected to feature Honda's latest driver assistance suite, with enhanced adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and possibly hands-free driving capabilities on highways. Add to that a high-end sound system, wireless connectivity across the board, and over-the-air updates, and suddenly this starts to look like a true competitor in the luxury space. But what about performance? This is where Honda has a real opportunity to stand out. Rumors point toward a hybrid powertrain, possibly even a plug-in option, that balances power with efficiency. That means you could be looking at strong acceleration, smooth power delivery, and better fuel economy than many traditional luxury SUVs. And that combination matters. Because today's buyers don't just want speed, they want smart performance. Something that feels powerful when you need it, but efficient when you don't. Ride quality is expected to lean toward comfort, with a suspension setup designed to absorb road imperfections while still maintaining control at higher speeds. In other words, this SUV isn't trying to be a sports car. It's aiming to be a refined, confident cruiser. But here's the thing. On paper, all of this sounds impressive. The design, the interior, the tech, the potential performance, it all checks the right boxes. The real question is, does it come together as a complete package? And now we get to the part that really decides everything: price, value, and whether this SUV actually lives up to the claim that it changes everything. Because let's be honest, you can have great design, a premium interior, and all the latest tech. But if the pricing isn't right, none of it matters, especially in the US market, where buyers have a lot of strong options. So where does the 2026-27 Honda Legend SUV land? While Honda hasn't officially confirmed final pricing yet, early expectations suggest it will sit right between mainstream and true luxury brands. That means it could undercut competitors like Lexus, BMW, and Mercedes, while offering many of the same features. And if Honda gets this balance right, that's where things get very interesting. Because value has always been Honda's biggest strength. And now they're trying to bring that same value into a more premium space. Think about it. If you can get a near-luxury experience, high-end tech, strong performance, and Honda-level reliability, all at a more competitive price point, that's a powerful combination. That's exactly the kind of formula that can shake up the segment. But here's the reality. This is also Honda stepping into unfamiliar territory. Competing in the luxury SUV space isn't just about features or pricing. It's about brand perception, attention to detail, and delivering a consistently premium experience. And that's not easy. Buyers in this segment notice everything, from how the doors close to how smooth the ride feels to how intuitive the technology is. Even small details can make or break the experience. So Honda doesn't just need to be good here, they need to be exceptional. At the same time, the timing couldn't be better. The shift toward hybrid and electrified vehicles is accelerating, and if the Legend SUV delivers strong efficiency without sacrificing performance, it could attract a whole new group of buyers who want luxury with practicality. So, does this SUV really change everything? The honest answer, it has the potential to. If Honda delivers on its promises, nails the pricing, and executes the details at a high level, this could become one of the smartest buys in the segment. Not just another option, but a serious disruptor. But until we see real-world performance, real reviews, and real ownership experiences, there's still a question mark. And that's what makes this so interesting. Because this isn't just about a new SUV, it's about Honda trying to redefine how we look at luxury. So now I want to hear from you. Would you actually choose the 2026-27 Honda Legend SUV over brands like Lexus or BMW? Let me know in the comments.